Okay. I can't even get mad because I like it a little bit better this way. All right. What's mother fluffin' G? Welcome to the Just My Thoughts live stream. It's my first time. I ain't never went live before. Most of anything I've ever done has just been podcasting, sitting in the closet, doing what I'm doing right now, just chit chatting, talking, trying to figure out, hey man, will people actually like this John or not? So the reason this is the Just My Thoughts live is because I did run a podcast on a motherfucking what's that shit called? Anchor. And so on that shit, Anchor, your boy was just out there motherfucking talking, chit chatting, talking shit. Same old, keep the game cool, trying to be like anybody else. Hoping I get listeners, hoping people decide, hey, you know what, I want to give little bro a try. Let me go see what little bro talking about. And maybe he talk about that good shit. And maybe little bro not. Maybe little bro ain't talking about shit. But I'll give it a try. And so I had a couple of listeners here and there. But I did all of that, while I was in school last semester and everything like that. So figured, bro, let me take a break because I really need to focus on my grades, get my shit right. And then I got my kids. I really need to be sure they shit straight because love my kids. You know what I'm saying? They not my kids. They didn't come from my dick, but love them anyway. So anywho, now I'm just in here. I'm like, I ain't worked at all since summer because I consider school work. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're a full time student, letting the VA use them benefits to pay you. Because your boy was like, VA, thank you. Now, the reason why this John was called Just My Thoughts is because at the end of the day, it's just my thoughts. Like this shit, it ain't no, oh, let's keep it cool. Let's make it seem like it's what everybody else thinking. Nah, like I know me and other people think the same, and I ain't even tripping on that. That's cool to me. Like cool is what cool does, but it's mainly been about my thoughts about different type of stuff that's going on in life and happening at that time. And I tried to do it when I had the Blood podcast, and it's on Spotify too. Y'all go check it out. If you see this video, if you decide, hey man, let me check out this video. I know that camera quality ass bum as shit, but let me go check out this video. All right. So if you check out this video, go check out on Spotify. Just type in "just my thoughts," and it's this little. Let me. Where my cell phone? Let your boy get a cell phone now, and I tell you what to say. So hold on, real quick. Peep game. Do 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 do. I got gospel music in my head. I was having my daughters listen to that John. My daughters and my son listened to it last night because they was asking me the type of music I listened to growing up. And so I was like, well, I listen to gospel, but I listen to gospel because of my mom. Like I listen to rap as well because ooh, put y'all on mute. My oldest was like, rap, which is true. I listened to rap growing up a lot. You know what I'm saying? Rap music is where I would say, at least right now in my life, where the majority of the music I listen to come from. It's a lot of rap. But I would say growing up, it was a lot of gospel. Whew, I did that long breath. Like, damn, breathing all up into my bad, y'all. But I would say it's that gospel that I listened to because I was in church all the time. My mom's had us in church pretty much what felt like almost Monday through Friday and on Sunday, some Saturdays too. Now, Wednesday was like Bible study, and so we wasn't always there on Wednesday. And there wasn't always stuff going on Friday. So it was mainly Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. But after a while, it was really only Tuesdays and Thursdays, some Fridays, some Saturdays, every Sunday. And then I turned 18 and your boy was gone. He was like, hey, let me go hit up these recruiters. Let me go to the military. Cause as I tell everybody, I thought I was dumb. I was like, oh, I got a nine something on my SATs. I'm dumb. I'm dumb, dumb. Ain't no college about to take it, boy. They about to be like, no. And I knew at 18, I did not want to stay living with my mom. I was like, nah, this ain't it for me. Oh, before I go on a big tangent, it's called my podcast, bro. Go listen to my podcast on Spotify. And it's also on this John called Anchor. It's called Just My Thoughts, just like this, the Just My Thoughts Live. What I'm really trying to do is get your boy really trying to move and make moves, make money moves, to where I can do what I was doing on there, but on here and get more views and shit like that. Get money, then I get a camera. Boy, get a better couch. This couch ain't shit. Boy, get a house. House ain't shit. Living in an apartment. You know what I'm saying? So anytime y'all decide, hey, let me check this boy out. Let me see what he talk about on this Just My Thoughts Live. Just think about that. Like, hey, the more views I get him, I'm helping him out. And I don't be talking about shit. I might tell you my thoughts. Shit, we talk about some Twitter bullshit on cool off rip. Don't even matter to me. But at the end of the day, that's all. Your boy just trying to make some bread, make some money. I ain't trying to be internet famous because I don't give a fuck about that. If y'all made me internet famous, if people made me internet famous, I don't think a lot of motherfuckers will like what the shit I got to say, especially because I'm in the LGBT community by association. Yes, I say the LGBT community. Add the plus at the end. It don't really matter to me. It's up to you. I acknowledge all of them, but I don't got time to be like LGBTQ plus. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Nah, bro. Uh-uh. That's like me trying to say the dictionary's most longest words all the time. I barely like saying onomatopoeia. Like I really gotta be. I gotta fucks with it to be like, oh shit, I want to say like umbrage. I fucks with that, so I will use that in a sentence. You know what I'm saying? Like I take umbrage with the way people be coming at me when I'm just trying to help them. See what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. So anywho, I'll show y'all a little picture of it. Let's see. Let's see if this is John going. Ooh, look at that Spotify. Right there, right there. You see what they say? King Mother Fluffin. I don't know if you can see it. I hope y'all can see it. I know I got some other stuff on there, but it's by King J. That's me. That's your boy. I'm King motherfucking J. King of the CHT. What's that? That's the certified head turners. Okay, my brother came up with that, and I said, "Ooh, I'm taking that, bro," because he wasn't doing nothing with it for a short period of time, and he is now. But that's whatever. But that's my little podcast that I tried to do. I ain't gonna say I didn't get successful. I got successful enough, and I ain't because I had listeners. I ain't gonna even say I wasn't committed to it because starting out, I was doing that John every week, and I started out before I was living the life I am now. So I feel personally, your boy can do it, but your boy got to put in the time, the effort, the dedication, and the work, which sometimes we be feeling lazy because we human beings and be like, bro, I ain't got time. And that's what it be like for me. I be like, bro, I do not have time. I'm about to go do other shit and make other ninjas come do this shit. So fuck that. I'm gonna let these other people make this money, which is my problem. Cause there's money to be made. I just gotta go make it. But that's the Just My Thoughts podcast. And that's what this is. It's the Just My Thoughts live. It's me trying to do what I do there on her. But y'all can see your boy face to face with this bum ass camera that I got. But hey, it don't matter. And mainly all I did on there, that shit was talk about my thoughts. Like peep game. Just pearly things. All right. I don't know if anybody who ever gonna see this is gonna be like, what's Just Pearly Things? What's that about? That's this little broad that's living over there in the UK who be talking about some red pill type man shit. And I don't mind listening to that shit because that shit gets your boy mentally stimulated. But then I also go and listen to other shit like Temple. I listen to him like every once in a while, not a lot. But I've listened to Hassan, or I'll go check out the Jubilee videos. It really just depends on what the fuck I feel like listening to, because anything will get me to listen to it. But most times I'll be like, if you can't catch me interested, then I ain't gonna watch. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck on cool. So I I would say I enjoy watching a multitude of things. Obviously, I listed out Hassan, Just Pearly Things, Temple. So it's like two conservative type deals with Hassan, L, and Jubilee. You know what I'm saying? Or Abba and Preach. I consider Abba and Preach. If y'all ain't never watched them ninjas, watch them. I don't consider Abba and Preach conservatives or liberals. I consider them just people in the middle who look at life like me, motherfucking realists. Because I look at life as a realist. So I don't never just try to be all on the conservative side or all on the liberal side. Cause most of the time these motherfuckers are in this world trying to put money in their own pockets like me. So they doing whatever they can do to benefit themselves. That's why I don't look at Abba and Preach as people who be looking at both sides and being like, oh, I choose this side or that side, because they trying to put money in their pockets like me. And they know that these people who pick a side trying to put money in their pocket no matter what side they on. So they be like, shit, I'm just here to cool vibe out, give you some intellectual. That's what I'm here for. I enjoy that. That's why I enjoy their content. That's why I be watching. But I'd say just like them or some of the people I listen to, I was like, I can start a podcast. I can do this. I be listening to them. They be talking. I be having ideas. I be having opinions. Some stuff I agree with them about. Some stuff I disagree. Why don't nobody want to listen to me? Let me start a podcast. So your boy was like, oh, I'm gonna start a podcast. I'm gonna get on there, talk, and make these ninjas listen to what your boy gotta say. And people would come through, hear your boy out. People would not. It's whatever. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. But now I'm like, I can do this if I put my mind to it and if I work hard at it. And Vic, you ain't doing that. You ain't putting your mind to it. You ain't working hard at it. You ain't putting in the hours that some of these other people are putting in. You know what I'm saying? Look, like right now, I'm 12 minutes into this video. Some of them putting in hour-long streams, 24-hour long streams to get views so people could get them likes and people could send them money and all that good jazz. And they making careers out of this. And I'm sitting here watching them making bread. And I'm like, bro, why am I not trying to do this so I can make the bread? Because if I make bread like they making bread, then we gonna be gravy together. Because I want to make the bread they make. Oh, I can't think of that dude name. It was on not the House of Highlights. I watch a lot of basketball highlights, so I listen to a lot of people talk basketball or football because I got more into sports. I'd say probably when I was 22, 23. I can't remember 100%, but 21, 22, 23. Between 21 and 23, all right? And all that really happened was I just started liking sports more. I grew up around sports. So I played, whether it was my free time or the few times I played with the actual team, or I would watch. Thanksgiving, go to the family, watch the game. I would watch with my younger brother because my younger brother was into basketball. So I was like, shoot, peep game. I'll watch basketball with you, bro, because we hanging out. But I ain't never just, it was never just, hey, Vic, you interested in watching this? Nah. I mean, not really. I'd much rather play my game. So I will play my game. I play my game or I watch Disney Channel. I'll be real. I watch Disney Channel. Bro, Disney Channel was my shit. And I watched the fuck out of Disney Channel. But if I wasn't watching Disney Channel, I was watching anime. And if a ninja wasn't watching anime, a ninja was motherfucking playing the game, playing Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, playing Sonic, playing Mortal Kombat, playing Street Fighter. Bro, I was out there playing Tony Hawk. Then, when Guitar Hero came out, that's when the real game changed. I played Guitar Hero, and of course, as any anime fan, if you wasn't playing Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi, especially Budokai Tenkaichi 3, which in my opinion is the best Dragon Ball Z game, then you wasn't no gamer like me. Mind you, I'm 30, y'all, okay? Your boy 30. I don't got no problem letting motherfuckers know I'm 30, cause shit, I'm proud to be 30. I like this shit. I know I'm not no typical dude who like out here grinding, 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 trying to make money, trying to, make it to the top 15, 10, 5, and 1%. I know that ain't me. I ain't never been that type of dude. I ain't never gave a fuck about ninjas like that, and never gave a fuck about, trying to be that type of dude who worked himself to death, because fuck that. I got better things in life I could do than work myself to death. But I also was like, I don't got time to be poor. Like, fuck being poor. I don't want to be sitting on the side of the streets being like, yo, can you help give me some money type shit? Like, nah. So that was one of the main reasons why I was like, let me try to make this podcast shit really work. Cause I ain't trying to be poor for one. And not that I'm about to be poor, but I would like to live my life by my terms, doing what I want to do, instead of it being, hey Vic, you gotta get up, you gotta go work this job. And don't get me wrong, on cool, working a 9 to 5 ain't bad. Worked in the military, worked in a bunch of warehouses, Amazon, a pet food, a furniture warehouse. I did delivery driving. I fucking worked in like Jimmy John. I worked doing the Uber. I worked at Sonic. So I don't work. I've been working since 16. And the longest job I had obviously was the military. That's 4 years. 4 years is a commitment. And the shortest job I had was a month. When I was doing construction, Amazon, and this pet food warehouse. Those three jobs, those were the shortest ones I had, was a month. Cause, I was just trying shit. I tried the construction job because my homeboys from the military was working construction. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, shit, let me come see what this about. Got hired, did it for a month, and I was like, hell no. I was like, hell no. Sitting up in this Texas heat, putting motherfucking shades, sweating my dick off. Not me. Sorry, bro, fam. I love y'all. I love y'all, and I appreciate this job y'all gave your boy. Thank you. But these 2 weeks have been great. Let me go ahead and put on my 2 weeks notice. That's why it was a month. And after that, I'm deucing. Like, no. And so then the Amazon job, the only reason I didn't stick on doing that was because I was dumb. That's when I was married. Okay. Your boy is not married. He has been divorced for about a year to 2 years now. Don't remember. Didn't lose no money. She didn't get no money from me, and I didn't get no money from her. We have no kids, so I don't have to be like, let me be sure I call to check up on my kids. Like, I call her to check up on her because I'm a good human like that. And she got a daughter now from this other dude, which I don't give zero fucks to ever find out about, like what this dude did to win her over. I'm just like, you happy? She was like, yeah. I'm like, cool. As long as you happy, I'm happy. I ain't even trip. So, like, after getting divorced and shit, I was just like, I gotta figure out life. But before getting divorced and shit, trying to make her happy, I was working at Amazon. I had lost my train of thought, and that shit came real back, real fast. I was working at Amazon. Worked there for about 1, 2 weeks, maybe three, because I think I quit after a week or two. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I put in my 2 week notice. I look, y'all, I smoke too much, and my memory ain't never been good. My memory ain't never gonna be good. So I be like, let me write stuff down. Shit, I'm at a point now. I'm telling myself I need to start making a journal. So when my kids get older and they talk about, oh, do you remember this and you remember that? I go back to my journal and be like, yeah, it's right here in my journal. I'll remember. But anywho, so your boy was working at Amazon, and the only reason I was really working at Amazon was because I was like, I need a full-time job. Your boy just got out the military. And I figured, hey, working at Amazon might seem cool, which it was for me. My younger brother tried working at Amazon. Horrible experience for this dude. But for your boy, I worked at Amazon, loved it. Helped open up the Prime Now down in Dallas, bro. That shit was lit. I was volunteering to learn everything. I knew I was on a mission to be a manager and I was getting one step closer. But because I was not working full time and I needed full time money because I was living with my mom's, with my wife at that time. And I was like, I cannot be working part time, living with my mom, with my wife, and this money ain't making sense. So I was like, well, peep it. Let me just go motherfucking head, quit this job, get a full time job. Worst mistake I ever did. Cause what I really should have did. Cause I quit that job. I quit working at Amazon. I loved working at that Amazon particularly. Doing that job specifically. I was like, I should have stayed on, became a Uber driver, which I ended up doing later, and I would have never had to quit that job. And eventually I would have been full time. And then eventually I would have made that manager position because I was already gonna put in the work. I was already good at the job I already did. I just needed to learn how to do the computer side of it, which would have helped me because I enjoyed learning the new thing, but I also enjoy learning when somebody teaching, which is why I was like, let me try to really figure out this YouTube bullshit. Because if I can't figure out this YouTube bullshit or this other podcast bullshit, your boy ain't never gonna make money. And making money is all we trying to do. It's what everybody trying to do. Because we ain't trying to be poor. But anyway, so I quit this job. I go get a full-time job, take a pay cut. But I guess you could say a pay raise only because I went from working part-time full-time. But not really. In my opinion, money was the same. Money was same. Just one job I was working full time, the other one I was working part time. That I left that job to go work at the warehouse. This was before I did construction too. So I let that job go work at the warehouse, this furniture warehouse. Man, I worked at that motherfucker, and I was like, this shit was cool. Love that shit because we only had. I was supposed to work Monday, Thursday. I supposed to have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Work Monday, Thursday. Well, y'all ninjas know how mother fluffing jobs go when mother fluffers want to motherfucking quit. They be like, well, I quit. And when they quit, we have to pick up the slack. So I went from working Monday, Thursday, Monday, Sunday. Okay. Now I was young, dumb, full of cum at this time. So my ass was like, man, I'm tired of working Monday through Sunday. Do, 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 do. You know, I'm trying to be at home with my wife and trying to, we was trying to have kids type shit. I was emotional, bro. I was just fucking emotional. I was not even fucking thinking. And I'm still fucking emotional, just not as emotional. And I'm thinking more now because I try to do that. And I was just like, shit. What the mother fluffing fuck? Why am I still working at this job all this hours and I ain't getting no break? Fuck this. Quit. Put in my 2 weeks, left that job. Now I left that job to go work at the dog food warehouse. Now, this is the last job I had before I did construction, but I had another job before construction. But this is the last job I had, you know, 1 month at a time before my last 1 month job was construction. And I felt like I'm at three, so it may have been four. Damn, I gotta work on my memory. Oh well. So I go work this motherfucking job. you know, driving this stand up forklift, picking up dog food. But oh, my AC went off. If it got a little bit louder, that's it was just my AC blowing. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Maybe one day I'll be able to, get little silent type shit where I ain't gotta worry about the background or I don't know. Man, I had a YouTube years ago when I was with my wife still, and I tried to make gaming videos. Every time I tried to do a YouTube, I ain't never gonna say it didn't work out where I didn't take it seriously, because I would look at it and I would take it serious enough. I would never invest as much time and effort into it like my 9 to 5 that I was doing, where I was like, okay, let me learn this, let me learn this, let me pick up this skill on this, let me, be sure that they decide to make me a manager and not somebody else. So that's the only problem with YouTube for me, is I've never put in the effort to be like, well, let me learn this, let me learn this. So then this way I could get all the views and not somebody else. So I gotta do better on that. But that's, we'll see. We'll see. I'm working on it. I'm lazy as hell. I call myself lazy, but it's mainly I be procrastinating. And I procrastinate because I do think I got ADHD. We ain't gonna talk about it out loud because I am not no therapist. But I do think I have ADHD. I mean, I have taken psychology classes. I'm getting my associates in psychology. Uh, so I have seen the signs, but I'm not no professional. When I do get that professional help, I'll find out. But anywho, so I work at this dog food spot, getting dog food, driving the stand up forklift and everything, getting the pallets of dog food, stacking them up, putting them down, sometimes stacking dog food on the pallets and then getting on the forklift, and everything was timed. Man, I knew that I wasn't staying within the first week. I said, "Oh, let me give it one more week before I put in the 2 weeks, so I can at least have a month's paycheck." Because hey, if I know I'm gonna quit, let me at least get a month's paycheck. So I remember being there 2 weeks in. The manager come over and talked to me, and manager was like, "Hey, man, you really good at this. Like you getting it. Like you could do a little bit better, but you getting it and you smart. You want to apply for this manager position?" And I told him straight up, "No, I do not." Because my man told me, and this is what he told me. He was like, he went a month straight of working every motherfucking day. Took 2 days off and then went back to work. And I knew when he told me that, I was like, no, I'm not a dumbass who's about to do that. And I'm not trying to say he was a dumbass who about to do that, because I've met enough people in my life who've done that, especially being in the military. I just wasn't that motherfucking guy. I was like, I'm not that guy, dude. I'm not about to be out here working 24 hours a day. Obviously, not seriously 24 hours a day, but that's what that shit will feel like when you work 5 in the morning till like 7 in the evening. Get home, go to sleep, wake up, do it again for a month straight. Man, that shit will feel. And he was working doubles, and the reason he was working doubles because he was a manager and he wanted this OT. And they had a lot of mandatory OT because they had motherfuckers always quit. Well, I was one of them motherfuckers. Like I was like, no, fam, I'm not about to be working my ass off for y'all. I'm sorry. I said, let me stop being dumb. Let me go use this VA money. And that was when I first got in school. Like that was before I even knew I was gonna be where I am today with almost 4 credits away from my associates. It was mainly back then. I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in a position to do that. Let my motherfucking ass go and motherfucking let me go to school. I'ma go to school. I'ma do that because I don't got time to do this. So I went to school. Then I got a job at Jimmy John's. So I was doing school full time. And I was working at Jimmy John's because I was like, bro, let me just make this bread right now while I go to school because I might as well. And then, no, yes, yes. And then You know, I worked at Jimmy John's 6 months, became a manager in three. No, became a manager 5 months. I want to say within 5 months, I became a manager, and I started out as a delivery boy. And all I really wanted to do, I was using it for extra money, but the only reason they decided to make me manager was because I wanted to learn how to make sandwiches. And the only reason I wanted to learn how to make sandwiches was because I was like, well, shit, I want to make my own sandwiches for when I go on lunch. Because y'all not going to make it the right way. And then we get busy sometimes. I want to help y'all out because I'm that good of a person. So once I started doing all of this, taking initiative to do all this, one of the managers at the time who quit, the other manager who seen me take all that initiative was like, "Oh, Vic know how to do everything. He been learning in his free time. His manager training gonna be easy," which it was. I did easy ass manager training and learned how to count the money, do the whole register, John, and go type it up on the computer and everything. Made two mistakes, and I understand sometimes you one, two, hey, get out of here because I don't got time for mistake number three. Made two mistakes, and they ended up firing your boy. Brand new manager, got to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? And which, hey, let me understand it from his point of view because trying to see it from mine, I'd be like, why would you fire me after only two mistakes? But hey, if I own the business and I got this new manager that's making two mistakes, maybe I will fire them. Depends on how big or how small they are. I really don't know. I think the one I did was I ignored a customer's order or something like that because we was fucking busy. I was like, bro, don't even fucking worry about that. We busy right now. Like, we'll get to it when we get to it. Well, that was wrong. But hey, it was Jimmy John's. We was making sandwiches. We was delivering them in Dallas. Shit happens. So, anywho, after all of that, after they fired me, luckily when they fired me, I was already in the process of getting my stuff updated for Uber. So I could do Uber in my free time while I was working there as a manager, while I was going to school. Cause I was like, bro, I'm about to make this bread, bro. I was like, I got shit I want to do and everything like that. Well, that knocked me out. So I was like, well, bump it. I'll do Uber, I'll do school full time, and that'll be the money I make. Wife bring in her money. Long story short, obviously bullshit happened because I'm divorced now. Anywho, she moved back to where she from, North Carolina. And before I decide to move up there, I say I'm gonna stay in Texas. Well, my last job that I had for a month was when I stopped doing Uber because I was like, I'm tired of driving these motherfuckers around Dallas and picking them up in my car. Don't really want to do this no more. Like this shit was cool, but this shit for the birds. So what the fuck did I decide to do? I said, okay, my motherfucking ass is about to go over there, go work this construction with my homeboys from the military, right? Thought it was gonna be cool. I ain't never did construction before. I done worked in a warehouse. I was like, all right, I go do construction. No, shit had me tight. It was hot as hell because it was the month of June when I did this job. And I was like, nope, I'm tight. I'm good. I'm good. I ain't never got to do this job again. Like, I will quit this. So I quit it. Straight up quit it. Uh, I forgot what job I had got. I had got some type of job. And oh man, motherfuckers out here mowing grass, they would come over here. Now I can hear them, and if I can hear them, I know y'all can hear them. So my beat. I might have to end this video only because of that. In this little stream, I mean, ain't nobody watching you, boy, but I don't give a fuck. I'm just having a good time talking and chit chatting with y'all. So anywho, so whatever the fuck I did after that, I went and go did that motherfucking job. Can't remember. I probably went back to driving some shit. I always fall back on the shit I know how to do because I'm like, shit, I can do it. So probably went back to driving for Uber and doing school because I knew I was leaving. No, I just did school full time. That's all I did. I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna just do school full time. I ain't even gonna make no extra money. I'm gonna use this school money that the school give me, and I'm gonna just give y'all some of that for my rent, and then that's it. Because after that, I knew I was moving up to North Carolina because it was like we're gonna, try to make our marriage work, and we really wanted to be with one another. We love one another and everything like that. So I was ready for it, bro. And then December came and I left and I went to go be with her. And then I ended up moving back to Texas because I'm in Texas, y'all. I ended up moving back to Texas that next summer because it just wasn't meant to be. We were not meant to be together. That's why we divorced now. Mind you, all this took place like 2, 3 years. Like, no. Because the relationship I'm in and my kid, my stepkids, they're my stepkids. They ain't my biological kids. They didn't come out my dick. But uh them motherfuckers, I've been in their life almost 2 years now. So my divorce has been finalized almost 2 years now. So all of that was like 4, 5 years ago. Cause I think it was 2018 when I first moved to North Carolina to try to be with her again, and then moved back after realizing this shit just ain't gonna work. Like this shit just ain't gonna work. So after all of that, I wasn't really tripping. I was like, all right, bro. Well, fuck it. I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure out if we gonna really try to make it work and we move again, or if we just gonna get a divorce. Obviously, we ended up getting divorced. Worked out for us both. I got into a relationship. Um, I'm happy in my relationship. She got into a relationship. She happy in her relationship. She had a baby and everything. So shit. It all worked out. I'm not even trip. So that's just my thoughts though. Like that's just my thoughts on it on the whole situation. Damn, I done told y'all a nice long ass story. Ooh, maybe it should be the just my thoughts story time where I try to talk and tell stories. Maybe that's what I should do with y'all. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Cause I'm trying to figure out everything. Like I know if I had a better camera, that would work for some people because they want that better quality. They don't like that shitty quality. But I also know if I ain't doing shit but talking, Ninja's gonna be like, oh shit, well I could just have this dude sit here talking if he gonna be talking. But I'm animated as fuck. As you see, as you motherfucker see, I'm animated as fuck. So mhm. Maybe I'll try to have my partner do a live stream with me and obviously we ain't got nobody, but shit, who the fuck care? We can sit and talk anyway. Like that shit ain't nothing. Like I like talking. Talking is what I do best. That's the mistake. That's why I be like, ooh, I could work on radio. I could talk. And they be like, nah, you can't work on radio. You can't talk because you gotta talk for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. Man, I can do that. I ain't never talked for 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I have obviously because shit, Victor has talked. Like Vic has talked a bunch of times. I'm out here giving my GOV. And y'all niggas gonna be like, oh, he out here giving his GOV. Let's look this dude up. Let's try to go find out where he live. Nah, bro, fuck that shit. Don't be doing that shit. That's childish. That's childish. That's childish. That's like that one dude, H3. When I had seen he did he did it to the wrong person. I don't know what that shit called. But when you be putting people information where they live type shit out there, I don't know what that shit called. If I was watching the video on it right now, I would be like, oh yeah, that's what that shit called, bro. Fuck. But nah, I ain't tripping because those were some good years being married. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about being married. I learned a lot about a woman that I never thought. It ain't turned me off of women, even though I'm not with a woman. My partner is a man, but it didn't turn me off of women because my bisexual ass still be looking at pussy and looking at booty and titties, and I'd be like, I like fat women. I like looking at fat women. And I want to keep looking at fat women. So I'm gonna keep looking at fat women. But I like fat dudes too. I don't like all dudes. I don't like all women. I know I don't. I really don't give a fuck if I do or if I don't. To me, it don't really matter. I just be like, I like what I like. And I'm gonna keep it like that. I like what I like. And either you fit it or you don't. And if you fit it, yay. If you don't, I'm sorry. We could be friends all day. We can hang out. We can kick it. We go shoot the shoot. We go take my dog out on a nice walk at the park. But if I'm not attracted to you, that's all we gonna do. If I'm attracted to you, that's different. We gonna do some different fun shit. Yeah. But that's it, y'all. I've been on here. Oh, I accidentally put myself on mute again. God damn, do better, Victor. Do better. God damn, stop putting your GOV out there, Vic. Stop putting your GOV. I got myself Vic, so I know you see Vic, you be like, oh, Victor, obviously, duh. But I done been on this jump about 40 minutes just talking, doing the Just My Thoughts podcast. And I promise y'all, that's all this gonna be. It's gonna be like my motherfucking podcast, Just My Thoughts. I'm gonna be talking to y'all. This shit gonna be live. I'm gonna try to talk about football sometimes. Go Cowboys. I just want y'all to know if you sitting here and you watching this and you a fan of sports and you hate the Cowboys, I'm a Cowboys fan, and you can call them the Cowgirls all you want, and you can tell me they ain't did nothing recently. At the end of the motherfucking day, just like anything else that works in this world, there's this thing called legacy, and as a part of the Cowboy legacy, we got 6 motherfucking rings. I don't give a fuck how anybody else feel, because we have 6 rings. We ain't did shit lately. That shit fucking sucks. I can still look at my history and be like, but we got 6 rings. They'd be like, if I was rich, I'd be like, I didn't make no money this year because my broke ass was done with it. But hey, I'm still rich because my family made me money, so I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. That's how I feel about my Cowboys fandom. I be like, man, why would I give a fuck that you call us the Cowgirls or try to say we ain't did shit in the last 5 years when I already know our legacy is forever enriched in having 6 rings. That's better than over half the teams in the NFL because over half of them don't even got 6 rings. Yes, most of them were won in the prime of the 90s. I was born in 92. So, yes, most of them were at that time. But who the fuck cares? Not me. Bye, y'all. I'm done. I'm going to leave this live. Maybe if people watch this and y'all check this out, I'm going to do another live. I'm going to try to do more of these, whether it's once a day, twice a day, every day. I don't know. All I know is I gotta get better at doing it. Cause the better I get at it, the more people I get watching, the possible more money I can make. And yes, ninjas will sit here all day and be like, "Oh, I'm doing this for fun. This is like a fun job to me." And yes, it will be like a fun job to me if I get the chance to do it like a motherfucking fun job. If not, at the end of the day, I'm still trying to do this to make some money because I would like to have funds. Why would I like to have funds? Because having funds is fun. Because then I could go on vacation. I ain't been on a cruise in a minute, and your boy want to go on a motherfucking cruise. So thank y'all for joining me for the Just My Live. Ooh, Just My Live. My dumb ass. The Just My Thoughts Live, where all I did was really take out through a story time, a little bit of my work history, and just cooled and chilled and talk with y'all. Join your boy again. Come check out another one. I'ma do another one. Watch this. Keep watching it. Put it on repeat. Listen to my voice. Go listen to my podcast. I gotta do another episode on there. I'ma try to do whatever it takes to make the money. Y'all just gotta come support so I can make the money. Cause I wanna keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be all up out here doing this for nothing. Nah, I really don't care if I do it for nothing. I mean, I just enjoy talking. So, but hey, that's just my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Hey.